My garbage person of the week is a garbage person because he did something absolutely horrendous. He killed his wife. Edgefield County Sheriff Jody Rowland told reporters that there was evidence and witness statements showing that Joseph McKinnon, who was in his 60s, had apparently strangled his wife, Patricia Dent, in their shared home, bound her, wrapped her body in trash bags, and then dug a pit in the backyard to bury her. Absolutely disgusting, terrible thing. You can see here, this is a photo of Patricia Dent, who was also in her 60s, killed by her husband. They're absolutely devastating. That by itself is enough to make you a garbage person. Someone who loves you and trusts you, you commit an act of murder. What makes it a double layer of garbage person is that he was also terrible at getting away with his crime, because apparently as he was trying to bury his wife, he had a cardiac event and collapsed and died. And I just think, couldn't you have just done that first? Wouldn't that have saved the whole world a lot of trouble? Like, you were just barely hanging on to life. And what you chose to do with your last minutes of life is one of the most horrendous things that a person can imagine, Brett. It's like, it's awful, horrible, and pathetic at the same time. What a way to go out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with your causality.
What do you mean?
I get, it's just well, that's
What's
not
the
that I'm
causality?
disagreeing. Essentially, what I'm thinking is he might have had an okay heart, but as he's out there digging a hole and looking at his dead wife, he might have been going through some stress as the adrenaline wears off and the reality sinks in. It is such a perfect in its horribleness. You're hoping it's fake, but it seems quite real. But she got him.
Real.
She got him back right at the end. So
she got him.
There
Absolutely
it is.
Terrible.
I saw this. What a crazy story.
It's absolutely insane. And she has a twin sister who now is grieving the loss of her sister. It's terrible. And so all I can provide, the limited amount that I can provide, is to read a graphic that maybe we can get a bit of Schadenfreude out of. The Edgefield County Sheriff says, I think he overexerted himself, put the shovel down, took 2 to 3 steps towards his truck, and dropped dead of this massive heart attack. It's almost enough to make you believe in religion. It's almost enough to make you believe in karma. Unfortunately, no, I think we're on our own, but at the very least, he didn't get away with it. Anyway, with that said, we do have to read our community garbage person of the week. As always, we put it out to you, and 38,000 of you voted. By the way, how is it that 38,000 vote every single week? Is that not a weird thing? We gloss over that. That's weird. But anyway, it's 38,000. And here are your top 5. Coming in at number 5 with 5% of the vote is Sean Hannity for blatantly lying about the end of Roe. Coming in at number 4 and 3, tied at 6%, you have Susan Collins for calling the police over a chalk message, very, very threatening. And Tate Reeves for not ruling out bearing contraceptives. Number 2 gives 7% for Marsha Blackburn for calling for pro-choice protesters to be mass arrested, but it ain't close. Your garbage person of the week with 76% of the vote, that is as high as I think I've ever seen it, is Joe Manchin for being the only Democrat to vote against abortion access. He deserves to be in there and stay in there. And thank you to all of you who put him in the trash. Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.